Hey, we're gonna get
fucked up.
Hey guys, this is Drunk with Friends, this is your girl V.
This is Wallace.
And we're back for another week.
Back at it again.
Back at it. Open back at it again.
Hey. Season 3, episode 2.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hopefully, you guys tuned in last week. Our first Drunk Shorts of the season. We had a really good fun time. Mr. Delonte, shout out to Delonte, coming through on the random bug. We are here. This is your first time listening. We are Drunk with Friends. I'm V. That's Willis, and we are always down with the shits. Okay, we have a couple rules.
Facts.
We always start off our shot. Look, I already got shots on the brain. We always start off our podcast with a shot. We always end off with a shot. We now have drunk games that if the loser, whoever the loser may be, has to take a shot. And I think that's it. There's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, most important. If your phone goes off with volume, you take a shot. It's just those 4. So 3 rules, 1 game, penalty shot if you lose. Got it?
Got it.
That being said, we got our shots poured.
Yep.
Cheers to you guys, to my fellow drunks.
Facts. Whew, that was tough. Alright. So, I got the first story.
Alright, listen.
So, OnlyFans. So, they're trying to go mainstream, and in order to do that, they're thinking about getting rid of their porn.
Well, I can understand that.
Yep.
You know, if you want to make money, you gotta get a little civilized.
Well, according to Bloomberg, OnlyFans is extremely profitable, taking 20% over 2 billion users just last year. Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
The site wants to move away from the type of content its users are off producing to make more sales and become more mainstream. I think, hold on, they made $2 billion last year and took a 20% fee. That's a lot of fucking money.
It is a lot of money, but my thing is that happened with the content of the porn on their sites.
Right.
So how much of a deficit do they think they're going to go if they take them off?
Well, they want to be more, not the word inclusive, but they want to attract more celebrities to do it.
Right.
And make it more like
I mean, there are some celebrities on there, but...
Yeah, but doing like not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I guess they want to go mainstream and have it more to its original intent. Because the original intent was for artists to make money and do it exclusive. So they're now Chaka made all the money off the porn. Now you want to get away from it.
Yeah, but I mean...
I'm 50-50 on it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the Catholic billionaire or partnership type of situation when they're like, it's against my beliefs. You know, some Karen is like, it's nasty. And since the money, they don't want to write the checks. They're like, if I want to go forward with these, with these partnerships and these alliances, somebody gotta go. I feel like Kevin Hart, someone had to go, daddy. And kick them off top bunk. You know, one of those type of things.
Someone had to go.
Right.
I mean, if you do decide to do that, create OnlyFans X. So you have your OnlyFans site and then OnlyFans X.
Makes sense.
That way you really not, because a lot of people making money, even celebrities are making money that they're...
Shout out to Tiger.
Right. I mean, I don't know about what Tiger page. Shout out to Camille Wimbush. But
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what
the little girl from Bring You Back show.
Oh, she's on there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you. Oh, good day.
I mean, she's a grown woman now. The oldest daughter, not the little girl.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I kind of feel 50-50 on this. Y'all made money off of them doing this, and now you want to get away from it. That's what I feel about it.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss. It really is kind of hit or miss. Thinking about hitting and missing.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard, but Chris Brown is in the headlines again.
Again?
That
should have been an update. As much as
you know, it was absolutely true.
Right.
But if you haven't heard, according to TMZ, which means it could be true or not, because we already know TMZ is kind of sort of like Fox News of the news industry, right? According to TMZ, Chris Breezy is under investigation for battery after a woman claimed he slapped her so hard her weave came off during that altercation. Right now, no arrests have been made, but authorities confirmed to TMZ that police responded to his home over the alleged incident. He's reportedly named a suspect in the police report. Now, of course, you know, if he was proven guilty, he would have gotten, well, not proven guilty, but had more solid evidence, he would have been in custody by now, blase blase. But right now, he's just a suspect in the police report. It's like, damn, Chris.
Again, Chris?
Not even just that, you know, a lot of his fans are like, every time he about to drop an album, it's always some alleged something abuse, not abuse. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always some type of woman claim this or woman claim that.
Yeah.
When he's about to, like, yo, like this man can't live. Not saying that he's innocent. I'm not saying that at all.
Right, because if you did it, you did it.
You did it. But I just feel like it's kind of sort of like, you know how like you done your time and it's that one parole officer that's always on your dick, like that's always on your heels.
Right.
Like, bro, let me get a chance to be right. Y'all always trying to catch me with a bag of coke or a bag of something, like, yo, let me get out there first to like really. I just feel like they're not giving this man a break. It's like a quality check every 3 months. Did you hit somebody? Did you do something? Someone else? You too close? Like, that's just my opinion. Now again, if he did it, he did it. I'm just saying, I feel like it's like a cycle. Every 6 months or every year is always, he has something against dark skinned women, or he done hit this person, or right. I'm like, now of course there's a view. He could just really be that type of man, or people are just trying to just get him caught up because he's a famous person.
I think with Chris, like the industry protects Chris. I think so. Because he's done a lot of shit and he's still popular. Like, a lot of stuff. And, you know, some people haven't forgave him after that Rihanna incident. Yeah. Some people have.
I mean, I think a lot of people forgave him after his side of his documentary came out.
Okay.
And it was like, yo, she was punching me in my dick. What was I supposed to do to get her to stop hitting me?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see the documentary? Yeah,
no,
it was like, yo, she was getting mad at me about some girl or whatever, called my phone, whatever. And she just started hitting me in my dick.
But you remember, was it last summer or the year before that?
Allegedly, of course.
Yeah,
you know, I don't know the facts.
So, you remember like it was a couple years ago when that lady said that Chris Brown hit her, but come to find out she was a scam artist?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be another one of those type of situations.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't. Also, that's what I'm saying. It's not just like the police. It's like the community, period. I feel like someone's always trying to get a free dollar off of him. Or always trying to get him caught up so you can get $1.
Yeah.
Like, and y'all wonder why this man do drugs. Cause y'all stress them the fuck out. Like, seriously.
You do drugs, just do drugs.
I mean, that too. I mean, you don't, but think about it. I think he didn't start really doing drugs till after the Rihanna thing.
Yeah.
At least that's what it started. You started seeing it in his appearance.
Yeah, I think he needs to close his circle. He lets too many people in. This is the same guy that invited people over to his house for
yeah, and they stole from him, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Always something. It's the people
like you need to close your circle.
And
stop hanging out with so many strangers.
And I'm not saying, don't have women around you, because I know it's the life. You're a celebrity. You want to have a house party. It's the summertime. You want to have, pool parties and stuff like that. But bro, stop having these random. You need to vet these people that's coming in your house. You need to vet the people that you're going out with, because clearly whatever process you're doing is not working.
And we're not making an excuse now. If he did it.
I'm gonna put that up there.
But I'm just
we are not on this side, but we are saying, objectively thinking, he could be innocent.
Yeah, Chris is always in some shit. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, who's worse, him or the baby?
Chris been doing it longer. How old is Chris Brown? He gotta be like mid-30s, early 30s,
something like that. I don't know.
He's too old to be doing this shit still.
I mean, Boosie too old to be doing and saying half the shit he be saying, but he still say it.
Yeah, Boosie.
But all right, come on now.
You've been locked up for a while, so you know when you get locked up, your age starts. Like you come out the age you went in.
Bruh.
That's what they say.
I guess.
Right.
Whatever works.
Speaking of fuck shit, did you hear about what happened in Atlanta?
No, I haven't in Atlanta.
So, IKEA for Juneteenth decided to make a Juneteenth menu, including watermelon, mac and cheese, fried chicken, and collard greens. Now, the black employees were upset, and they went on strike. All the black employees called out that Saturday, and they protested. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
So they put the menu out in advance, so that's what they were serving? Because how are you going to protest unless you knew the menu beforehand?
Yeah, they knew the menu beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah. So, according to the employees, they called it racially insensitive and ignorant, and said members of management need to do more to educate themselves on black culture moving forward. You cannot say serving watermelon on Juneteenth is a soul food menu when you don't even know the history. They used to feed slaves watermelon during slavery time, one employee said. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. But then again, it could be true.
That's what the employee said. It caused a lot of people to be upset. People actually wanted to quit. People weren't coming back to work. He continued. It's also said that 33 people called out from work that day, which sparked an internal email response from the store. Now, this is the store manager has to say, "I truly apologize that the menu came off as subjective. It was created with the best intentions by a few of our co-workers who believed they were representing the culture and tradition with these foods of celebration. However, employees said the management staff, full of all white people, came up with the menu." Is it racist? Was they doing too much?
Okay, so let me ask a question, and let's be real.
All right.
What's the difference? I'm gonna be. You might hit me for this, but what's the difference between this and like Soulful Thursdays?
But it's IKEA doing it, I guess, and it's based around like Juneteenth.
No, I'm asking. What's the difference between that and Soulful Thursdays?
Oh, they had that IKEA?
No, I'm saying this, like, for instance, I used to work in a place where, like, they would have themes, like Soulful Thursdays.
I get what you're saying.
So there would be fried chicken, there'd be collard greens, there'd be mac and cheese, there'd be string beans.
Yeah.
It'd be Mexican Tuesdays.
Right.
They'll have tacos and all the other stuff. Is that racist to think that that's what soul food would be consist of? Is that racist to think that that's all Mexicans eat?
Yeah, true.
I'm just asking.
I mean, y'all say shit when they serve sweet meatballs.
When it's Italian Wednesdays and eating every day is lasagna, so like, if that's why I'm asking. I objectively really want to see, like, what's the difference.
So I was talking to somebody else about it, and like I said, we got to fact check that slaves were given watermelon, but a lot of racist characters, especially like those the cartoons, they had like real dark people eating watermelon, like apes and stuff. So maybe that's where they're correlating that and how that could be racist. And also, it's just always been applied by racist people that black people eat watermelon and fried chicken.
That is true.
So that's where I think it came in with.
I agree.
Now, according to the employee, allegedly to this employee, the management came up with this menu and it's an all-white management staff. So I'm just like, maybe y'all should have got somebody's opinion about this, or maybe it could have been, I don't know. Yeah, I see it both ways.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I see it both ways. I can definitely see how, like, bro.
Right.
So I think everybody's really sensitive about the water. I feel like black people are more sensitive about the watermelon and fried chicken. I don't know, people want to be like, what, B? I'm like, only reason why I say that is because, like you said, the pictures and the drawings, you see, like, all black people like watermelon. I think the whole thing of, like, all black people like fried chicken has been kind of debunked because white people and Spanish people are like, yo, we all love fried chicken.
Right.
I feel like that's been debunked. Everyone loves fried chicken.
And I hate watermelon.
And some of that, I'm going to be honest with you, some of the white people that I know, they can fry some. Them Amish people make the best fried chicken.
Yeah.
Out there. I'm like, bruh.
That's not what you do.
I mean,
come maybe go out there. It's Thursday too.
It is Thursday.
Go out there.
We recorded early tomorrow. Wait a minute. Let me think about that. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, some of the Amish and the Dutch markets, they make the best fried chicken.
Facts.
So clearly, everyone loves fried chicken. I mean, just not saying that. If you eat at any of these ramen spots, they call it something else, but it's like fried chicken, like cutlets. They put it in their ramen. Like the General Tso's chicken is just what? Fried chicken pieces, and then they put their General Tso's sauce, whatever, on top. Like, everybody likes fried chicken.
Exactly.
So I think that part of it has been debunked, but more so the watermelon. It's like.
I went to this one ramen spot. Side note. And I got their wings. Of course I got ramen, but I got the wings as an appetizer. Their breading was the same breading as egg rolls. That shit was crack.
Oh.
I never had it like that.
You want to tell me where this was at?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
I'm sorry, I love fried chicken. Honestly, that's like one of my drunk foods that I get, or if I'm having like a really bad day. Like, I don't care what diet I'm on.
Fried chicken.
Trainer behooved. I'm gonna go get me like some wings. Or go to Popeyes or something, because like that's my what's the guilt food, or what's the word that they say that like people
guilty pleasure?
Yeah, your guilty pleasure or whatever.
Or cheat meal.
Yeah. That's what I will resort to because it calms me down.
Our ancestors. There's something deep down.
Whatever. For me, it's more just the crunch of it. Like the crunch of it kind of like calms me. I don't know. I'm weird, but anyway. That's crazy. Like I said, I see both sides of it. I can see where people think is like, yo, It's very stereotypical.
Yeah.
And then on the flip hand, I'm like, yo, like I said, what's the difference between, you know, seeing Soul Food Wednesdays and they got macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and like
Right.
soul food could be what? It could be like Korean style food, or it could be something else. It could be ribs or something. It don't have to always be.
I think I think it could have finessed it a little bit different. Like they should have brought in like a black chef and made themed like food. It doesn't necessarily have to be fried chicken and watermelons, but they should have included some black people within this menu or the cooking staff, or they could have did it different ways.
So I think that where it was messed up was that there wasn't alternate things. So for instance, if you had fried chicken, you could have had fried chicken and baked chicken.
Yeah. If
there were watermelon, you should have had watermelon and pineapples or strawberry or fruit salad. So it won't be like it's strictly like all black stereotypical foods. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you
it's not even like go ahead, I'm sorry.
If you had macaroni and cheese, you should have rice or maybe a broccoli casserole or something. Something so it could seem more than it's just black food. Mm-hmm. But I understood they were trying to go with a theme of Juneteenth. How can you come up with a theme of Juneteenth and y'all wasn't even acknowledging Juneteenth?
Exactly. And not only that, you want to go what slaves really eat. Slaves didn't eat fucking macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. They had to eat the scraps like fucking gizzard and pig feet and chitlins, oxtail. They had to eat whatever was left.
Which I'm really mad.
And they made it happen.
I'm really mad at the community. Y'all making oxtails a really big traditional dish, and these prices on oxtails have went skyrocketed.
So it's chicken wings too. Everything.
Yeah. But oxtails has always been up. Like I'm like, bro, oxtails used to be like $5. Now they're like $12 for 4. Anyway, but let's move on.
Yeah. All right.
So
what you got?
y'all. I don't know if you guys eat at Subway or not. I don't eat at Subway because I personally don't feel like they give you a lot of meat in your sandwiches. So if you go for Italian, you're literally getting one piece of pepperoni, one piece of salami, and one piece of ham, and then that's all you got. Like, and then cheese, and then all this lettuce on this long foot long. That's why I say I personally don't think that they give you enough meat. But one of the safe bets that used to give me a good amount was like the tuna, right? But apparently, according to Subway, they may not be serving real tuna sandwiches. The New York Times published a study that revealed lab tests that didn't find any amplifiable tuna DNA in Subway's tuna sandwiches. It's crazy. So now they have a lawsuit against Subway.
Wow.
Because they've been serving, they said they've reportedly bought 60 inches worth of Subway tuna sandwiches, and out of the 60 inches, basically, you know, well, I don't know how many sandwiches that is. They said the study revealed they couldn't detect any tuna, nor could the study determine the actual components of the fish that the sandwiches are made with. So you don't know what the fuck we eating, dog.
At Subway.
You
done, Subway.
First of all, they already had the little tribulations when the fat guy turned the skinny guy turned to pedophile. Or what he was like.
Oh, Jared.
Yeah. He was a fat guy turned to skinny guy and turned to the pervert. It was a transformation.
That's how he lost weight. He wasn't really eating food.
It was probably the tuna. Tuna probably ran through him or whatever the amplifiable DNA that it is.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. So I been stopped eating at Subway, but I mean, y'all taking a risk. I mean, you take a risk anywhere you go, right? Mm-hmm. You know, y'all take a risk every time y'all go to fucking McDonald's. Y'all don't know what y'all eating. Is that fish fillet? I don't know. But either way, I'm just saying, Subway.
I think most of this stuff are GMOs anyway.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I think most of it's GMO. And then it was that documentary that came out. Did you see that one about Subway?
No.
So long story short, like their chicken is genetically modified, but they would grow these chickens.
Who is it?
Yeah, but no, they will purposely grow these chickens and mutate it to where like it's a large breast.
Oh, yeah, so you got this big
that. And after I heard about that, I stopped eating Subway. Oh. So you wasn't catching me with the tuna.
Oh no! I haven't ate Subway in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Cause I just didn't feel like it was enough. Like I'm getting. I mean, granted, when it was 5 foot longs, it was cheap, right?
Yeah,
cool. You know, college student, $5 foot long. Do what you do. But now I'm like, bro, it's not even worth. I miss Quiznos. Quiznos, can you come back?
Yeah.
Like Quiznos used to be my man.
Firehouse is fire. I had Firehouse.
Firehouse subs is really good.
And Jersey Mike's.
The reason mice was good. It's just expensive for no reason.
Facts.
It's expensive for no reason. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know what you're eating. So be careful. Do your research on what you're eating because clearly I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. So I got a little, I don't know. Tell me how you feel. Just hear it out first.
All right.
So Seattle Black Pride is under scrutiny because it's making its white attendees pay $50 reparation fee to attend. So if you're white to attend this parade, you gotta pay $50. Now, here are the organizers, okay? It's a black-focused LGBTQ plus pride event, and they come under fire because they're charging white attendees $50. Now, the Black Pride event was scheduled for June 26th in Seattle's Jimi Hendrix Park. It's being hosted by black and brown members of the LGBTQ plus community, and it's aiming at raising voices of the black and brown people. According to the members, they said all are free to attend. However, this is a black and brown, queer, trans-centered, prioritized, valued event. Now, white allies and accomplices are welcome to attend, but will be charged $10 to $50 reparation fee that will be used to keep the event free of costs for black and brown, trans, queer community people.
I want to know this $10 to $50. Like, what's the range for that? What, like, is it $10 because I'm skinny? $25 because I'm taller? Like, what range is it to be $10 to $50?
I think it's one of those like they're gonna ask for a donation of $10 to $50.
I mean, if we want to be fair, which I know a lot of black people don't want to be fair in certain situations like this, but it gotta be a flat fee. I feel like if you're gonna do this, it gotta be a flat fee.
Well, what about the white people only part? You don't care about that part?
About the white people only what?
Paying this fee.
So there's two sides to this, guys. Because at one point it's like, all right. So for example, so you know HBCUs, if you are white and you go to HBCU, you can get a minority scholarship.
Yeah.
Right. Same thing if you are black and you go to predominantly, you might be able to get a minority scholarship. Right. So if you're going to an all black event and they're saying, hey, as a minority, you got to pay a fee. I'm not against it because it's your black event. You set the rules for you. It's like house rules. If you want to come, but I don't think they should be labeled reparations fee.
Yeah,
that's where it's like it's giving me discrimination. Yeah, and if you don't want it done to you anymore, not saying that it's going to not happen, but the buck got to stop somewhere. Just because you don't want it to happen to you and it still happens, doesn't mean you have to give it out to other people, right? So that's why I'm like, I think it's the naming of it. Yeah. Like, hey, please understand that this is a color only event, but you are able to go, but you will have to pay a fine because this is for this particular group.
Now, the Capitol Hill Pride group is trying to get city officials to look into it because they're saying this is like some type of ethics violation. According to them, we consider this reverse discrimination in its worst sick form, and we feel we are being attacked for not supporting due to disparaging and hostile emails. So they're trying to get the city officials to stop the parade and to stop this whole $50, $10 to $15 fee.
What is reverse discrimination?
I guess because they're white, they gotta pay.
Discrimination is discrimination. It doesn't matter.
You built your shit for free. Y'all pay $50. It's like, don't see that.
I'm done. What is reverse? Please tell me. Explain to me. I really want to know. What is reverse discrimination?
Like, I guess because they white and they gotta pay.
That's like saying.
You wanna come?
No. No. Discrimination is discrimination. That's like saying you're a reverse racist. What the fuck?
Yeah.
A reverse sexist. What? It's not making any sense to me. Make it make sense. It's discrimination. Now, if you said you feel like you're being discriminated against because you as a Caucasian person can't come to a black only event, then you may have a really good case. I could understand that. But don't say it's reverse discrimination. Like, you just sounded reverse smart. How about that?
So that was accurate. What if there was a pride event full of all white people and they charged black people $10 fees or $50 fees, only black people?
If they had put it out there, this is specifically You really think a black person gonna show up to a specifically all Caucasian event?
True.
Let's be real.
True.
That's like saying, oh, let me just go to the KKK's meeting. The fuck? That's like a big no-no. Mm-hmm. If you saying that, hey, this is a white LGBTQAI parade.
Yeah.
If we appreciate our African American communities and other people of color, but if you want to come, you have to pay an extra fee.
Right.
Then that's on the black people's prerogative to go out there and pay that fee and join their peoples.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about the wording. The reparation fee just sounds like these other LGBTQTA community have to pay for their ancestors just to go to a parade. Like, I feel like that's extra.
Yeah.
It's a little extra. It's giving me desperate.
Not desperate.
Yeah, it is. It's like, yo, it's like you're trying to, or maybe just do a third. I mean, maybe they're just doing this thing publicity about the parade.
True. Because I wonder if they're really going to be charging people this money. You know what?
What? Oh,
it's so fucked up.
What?
So you remember when we were talking about the price range?
Mm-hmm.
So what if it's $10 if you mix, $50 if you pure?
I'm done. That's horrible. I saw something on Juneteenth. It was like, yo, if you're mixed, Juneteenth ends at 3 p.m. for you. That is horrible. Like, horrible. Man. It was hilarious, but it was horrible. But yeah, I don't fuck with it.
I mean, so time you guys hear this, the parade would already happen. So we'll give you an update because it's happening this Saturday. So it's 2 days from now.
Yeah.
But when y'all hear this, it'll be Monday. So we'll keep y'all updated on this and see what happens. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully this is a peaceful event and, you know, black and trans LGBTQ plus community members get their voices heard, and this is like a positive thing.
I agree.
Yep.
Thinking about other injustices, let's talk about this.
All right.
According to Newsweek, Rhodes College announced that there will be a $1,500 fee, hear me out, for students who haven't been vaccinated, also known as a health and safety fee. The charge is to cover weekly testing that those who are unvaccinated will have to adhere to. Mm-hmm. This is the quote. Vaccines are now widely available in Memphis and throughout the United States, a spokesperson for Rhodes College stated. We do not want to ask vaccinated students to pay for testing for unvaccinated students. So, some people have already talked about it. They said this is bullying and a form of discrimination. Mm-hmm. Just ask them to wear a mask and you know, whatever. But I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if I'm against it because these tests aren't free. You know, I mean, they're free to the public, but if they come in and they're not vaccinated and they come in and spread all these germs to all these other people, how many classes you got if you have a full semester? Five to six classes, and you don't have the same people in all your classes, even if you are in the same major. You know what I'm saying? You're taking different things. So this one person can spread it to minimum 150 people a day.
Right.
Because it's anywhere between 25 and 30 people in a class.
What's the name of this college?
Rhodes College. It's apparently
okay. So it's a private college then, because you know most state colleges, you know, they gotta go by whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So they can make up whatever rules they want to.
Yeah.
Me personally, if they charging that much, I'm gonna go to another school, or they should have options where you can go to school online and keep that up.
Yeah, they could. They should.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. Like, school is already expensive enough. I understand. And then everything trying to get back to normal. And I understand the school trying to regulate the safety for their students.
Right.
Like, they already opening back, not just this college, but other colleges, they're opening back for their international students to come back, you know. But some of them are like, we still want you to be vaccinated. I mean, you can't, it's kind of sort of like if we were back in the day when measles vaccination came out, right? And they was like, yo, even now they be like, your kid can't come in unless they got their vaccination shots.
Right.
People have gotten on board, and I say about 90% of America gets their kids vaccinated and get their immune shots and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between that and what's going on now?
Right.
I mean, granted, it's still in the early stages, so to our generation where we have so many more rights and so many more vocal platforms to speak on it, we're like against it and just trying to make everything go viral.
Right.
But I'm like, it's their school. Like, if you don't want to do their rules, then go to the college.
Right. I'd be more mad at, like, you trying to make me pay this fee and an out-of-state fee. You got me fucked up.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, I'm like, oh, let me get these 2 shots.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. Right. Go ahead. I mean, I'm not trying to go against anybody's beliefs, y'all think it's, the government putting robots in your skin, whatever. I mean, me and Willis right here, we're both vaccinated, so our views may be a little bit more skewed and biased, but it's like $1,500 that you may not have.
Yeah.
And then you got to go through weekly testing. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all not even getting testing for STD weekly, and y'all want to make me get vaccine testing? That come on. That's vaccine testing. COVID testing. That's extra.
To be honest, the only reason why I did it because of peer pressure, and plus I'm going out the country, so it's responsible. But
I did it for what I enjoy doing, which is traveling. Yeah. I want to travel, and honestly, when I want to travel, they didn't even ask me for the vaccination card. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be right. But I mean, it may change in the future. Obviously, once I can only speak for Maryland. I was reading the stats on Maryland today. Our numbers are going down drastically. Ever since a lot of people are getting a vaccination, and our numbers are going down drastically. That's why we're open 100%, like 100%. Because even with it being open 100% for 2 weeks now, it's like our numbers are still going down. Like,
it's still making you wear masks though, right?
Certain places. Some places not even. Okay. Like, I went to the new party HQ around the corner from us, right here, the Blue Town Center. You have the choice to wear a mask or not on the door, right on the door.
Yeah.
That's because it's not federally mandated anymore. Yeah. So they give people the option.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's your will, but it's just that like $1,500, bro. What you gonna do?
That's all right. I think that's a good place for us to take a break. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back, you guys.
See ya.
And we're back, you guys.
What's up?
All right, time for the positive thing of the week. B, what you got for us?
Okay, so I don't know if y'all remember back in 2017, when four brothers, they took academic excellence to a whole new level. Like, all 4 of them, they got accepted to 59 universities. Like 59, all 4 of them.
Fire.
Some of the elite ones like Harvard, Duke, Stanford. Ultimately, they decided to go to Yale, and 4 years later, obviously now they have all graduated. Nice. Aaron, Nick, Nigel, and Zach Wade graduated from the prestigious university last month. People reported that they celebrated their accomplishment over pizza with their parents and later a graduation party. Despite being on the same campus, the brothers weren't glued together like you would think they were.
Right.
But they came into their own individual personalities. Aaron is stepping out into the professional world with a degree in computer science and psychology. Nick, he's educated in behavioral sciences. Mr. Nigel is going on to get his doctorate. Like, these black excellence, okay? They're just black excellence. And Mr. Zach, he's going into what is it when you sports management? Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just happy. Congratulations to these young brothers for graduating from the prestigious Yale University.
Yeah.
Yale, you know what I'm saying? Together, it's really good. I know we don't put it out enough, but, we should always uplift our black kings for excelling and going way beyond what the world expects from them, and to see that all 4 of them made it out there, did the damn thing, and they're continue to go forward in their different lanes, and to hopefully they keep on going to do great things. So I think that's a very positive thing, especially Juneteenth just passed. The people in our past have paved the way for these 4 young men to go on and be great. So just wanted to put that little segue in there. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations, man.
Positive.
Yeah. I wish I had them grades to do that.
Hello?
Man, I would have did that.
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I had an opportunity to go to Ivy League school, and I turned it down because it was still in Philly, and I didn't want to stay in Philly.
You trying to get the fuck out?
Too close. It was University of Penn, and at that time, my mom worked at the hospital. So if your mom or your parents worked at the hospital, your children basically can go for either free or basically half off. Okay. And I was like,
that's fine.
No, I'm good. I went all the way to IUP, 6 hours away.
At least you wasn't on the football team.
Yeah, true.
They took forever.
True.
You don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. Penn State football.
Oh, there's a difference between Penn State and University of Penn.
I'm thinking of Penn State.
Yeah, my mom went to Penn State. Don't talk about them. But University of Penn is an Ivy League school. It's in Center City, Philadelphia.
Gotcha. All right, so got a crazy thing of the week.
Okay.
And I don't think this guy went to Yale. Allegedly, a Florida man pulls a gun out on a Starbucks employee over a botched order. Now, what happened? Pretty much he ordered some bagels and they forgot the cream cheese.
Come on, guys.
So, he pulled a gun out on the girl at the drive-thru and was like, "Where the fuck's my cream cheese at?" So, she gave him the cream cheese. What he didn't know is the girl at the drive-thru is the police chief's daughter.
Oh, shit.
According to Police Chief Delma Noel Pratt, told local media that his 23-year-old daughter was berated with verbal and physical threats before she handed the driver his cream cheese and he drove off. She felt in fear of her life.
Bruh.
It was upsetting to me to know that someone would go that extreme for not having cream cheese on his bagel. And then he also says, "Forget about the badge, forget about the title, that's my child." And I thought about, am I going to see her again? Is she okay? Right now, Mr. Omar Wright is on bond, $10,000 bonds, and yeah, going to jail. And he's 38.
Bro.
Omar.
Bruh. What are the odds? No, let's be real. What are the odds? Like, I feel like this is a TV show. Like, what are the odds that it's a police officer's daughter?
Police chief.
Sorry. That's even more, the odds are even more slim. The police chief's daughter, bruh. You just went off on the police chief's daughter.
Right.
Over some cream cheese.
You know she was thinking in her head, do you know my dad is?
Do you know who my mom is? You're about to get fucked up.
Facts. They caught Omar real quick.
With the quickness.
They charged Omar with aggravated assault and armed robbery. Where's the armed robbery? I guess for the cream cheese.
What did he didn't come with her with like maybe?
I think they just throwing shit at him. They didn't say he just wanted the cream cheese.
Wow.
According to this, he said he allegedly returned to the drive-thru and screamed at the police chief's daughter, claiming his cream cheese was missing. When she asked whether he paid for it, police said he pulled out a gun.
Oh, okay. So there was a gun involved.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the aggravated. I mean, what do you mean? How did you?
So I robbed you for some cream cheese?
Attempted.
I don't know if this one's stick.
I don't know if
this one's stick.
I don't think the attempted part gonna stick, but the aggravated assault most definitely.
So he got his food and returned back to the drive-thru.
For the cream cheese, got it.
For the cream cheese.
So he wasn't rude at first. He was only rude until he realized his cream cheese was in there.
Well, it says he didn't pull out the gun until she asked, "Did you pay for it?" So, did you get smart with me? I don't know. Hold up.
So I got smart with you, so now... No, well, you know, it's
like,
always about the delivery.
You messed up my order. I'm missing my cream cheese. Did you pay for it? Bitch, you know... Isn't that neat? Starbucks
but my
cream
thing
cheese
is, he just left, so it's like, here's another question. Was she at the first window or the second window?
It gotta be the second, right? Because the first one is
we're assuming it has two windows. Because sometimes you have to pay and get the food from the same window. So she would know if he ordered cream cheese or not. So it could be her being smart.
True.
So I don't know.
According to his public defender, he did not believe robbery charge was warranted, although it remains unclear whether or not he paid for the cream cheese.
I'm done. just throw the whole story away, bro.
Hey, yo.
I didn't know cream cheese was that serious.
You ever had a dry ass bagel? I want that cream cheese.
I understand that, but bro, like, you can get bagels and cream cheese and have enough for the week for the same amount you probably buying from this store.
Yeah. They did include that investigators said that he did not point the gun at her, but she still felt fear for her life.
I mean, she probably never seen a real gun in her life. I mean, I know her mom may come home, but the mom may come home and put it right in the safe or whatever. True. She probably want to keep that separate from her kids. I know I would if I was a police officer. They wouldn't know until they're old enough. They wouldn't know where everything is at.
Now, here's the last thing. Omar claimed that he grabbed the gun because it was falling out of his pocket and did not threaten the clerk. So
why is it in your pocket? What is this, a random Tuesday?
That's where you keep your gun at.
In your pocket? No, you keep it in the holster.
So what if he was like fumbling around, was like, hey, you forgot my cream cheese? Oh, I don't know, yo.
Bruh, no. It's supposed to be in a holster. And I don't even know, what state is this in?
Florida.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say, is it an open carry state? It is. I think it is.
Yeah, but not everybody carries their guns in holsters, too. So, yeah.
Not in their pocket where you can shoot your leg off.
True. I don't know if Omar's gonna get away with this. I
never understood that. The pocket, you put it in the middle, like right where the top of your ass crack. Like, I don't understand those people who do that shit behind their back.
Hood movies.
No, some Western people do that shit too.
No.
Put that shit right there in the small, at the beginning of the crack of their ass. It's just like, hey, buster.
I guess that's where, because your shirt's so like flowy, like you can't see the handle, like it's concealed.
Whatever.
I don't know. Anyway, people pulling guns out over cream cheese. I wonder if it's that Philly cream cheese. What is it,
Philadelphia cream cheese. That's what it's called.
It probably was that.
Hey, and if it is, that's still not warranted.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna eat that dry as bagel without cream cheese or jelly. One of the two.
Or butter.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I understand, but my thing, it's not that serious.
Right, and then it's the police chief's daughter, so you about to get.
So he didn't know that at the time.
I know he didn't know that. I mean, honestly, that shouldn't even be brought up in court because that's gonna create a bias. But we'll see. Yeah.
I mean, they found her. They found him so fast because it was a bias.
Man, what? She probably called her dad immediately. I'm like, Dad.
I'm over it.
They called Omar real quick, and he probably paid with a debit card.
On top of it.
You didn't pay cash. I know you didn't pay cash.
Yeah.
And why is Starbucks charging you extra for cream cheese? Anyway.
I mean, sometimes they do. It's like 50 cents.
Oh, okay.
It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. 50 cents. I mean, cream cheese really ain't that serious.
Nah. But that was my crazy shit. It just happened to be in Florida. But, yeah. We'll see what happens to Omar.
Well, let's talk about our question of the week, guys. All right. If you haven't heard by now, Britney Spears is in the headlines again, and no, it's not.
Bitch.
No, it's not her fault, or is it? Let's talk about it.
All right.
Just to give you an update. Oh, not really an update. A synopsis of what's going on. She's been in the courts asking to permanently remove her father, Jamie Spears, as her conservator. I think it's how it's pronounced. Conservator. She has made very few statements about her issues in court, but recently that all changed. She asked to speak to Judge Brenda Penny and explain why she desperately wants her almost 15-year-old conservatorship under her father terminated. Speaking by phone for almost 20 minutes, she detailed horrific claims of abuse, being forcibly drugged with lithium, and also being made to keep an IUD in place so that she doesn't have any more children. At one point, Britney stated the control he had to hurt his own daughter, he loved it. I worked 7 days a week. It was like sex trafficking. I didn't have a credit card, cash, or even her own passport. Speaking about the horrors of being put on lithium against her will, which is a drug commonly used to treat bipolar disorder, Britney dropped a bombshell. She went on to say it's a strong drug. You can go mentally impaired if you stay on it longer than 5 months. She said, I felt drunk. I couldn't even have a conversation with my mom or dad about anything. They had me with 6 different nurses. My family didn't do a goddamn thing about it. She also detailed her wish to expand her family that has been stopped. She said she wanted to get married and have a baby, but she was told that she couldn't get married and she has to keep her IUD inside. Yeah, right. I know it was a lot. I just unpacked. But so basically her parents are literally ruining her life, more so her father. And she's trying to get, like, I don't even know how old Britney Spears is, but you would think that she's
in her 40s, ain't she?
You would think that she would have some type of control over her life right now. So there's a hashtag called Free Britney.
Free Britney for real, yo. What the fuck?
It's real serious right now. There's like, yo, like someone was like, yo, this is a prime example of be your own family. Like, seriously.
Yeah, and you made all that money as a child and they pretty much running your life? Nah, bro.
And now when you think about it, all those videos back in the day, remember all the videos back in the day when like she was like drugged up and she was doing stuff and she was like, they kept her on lithium, y'all, and she's not even supposed to be on lithium longer than 5 months. She said she was feeling drunk and not herself, yo, and then keeping her on birth control against her own will. Like, bro, we don't want to go down the road of us, you know, we feel like we need to be in control of our own bodies. Like, we're not going to go down that whole road. But it's like, do you feel that the parents are right in this situation? Maybe they know something we don't know, or like How do we feel about this?
I know he got conservatorship, executorship, whatever they call it, over Britney because she had mental issues.
Okay.
Now, whether or not that's going on right now, I don't know. She could be getting better. But that seems kind of extreme what they're doing to her, and then just controlling her money and controlling everything. And not only that, like I said, she's 39 years old. Yo, let her be. Free Britney, yo. I'm with everybody else. Now, if this like gonna harm her, then no. I don't know. We don't know her mental state.
But my thing is, it's crazy because if they're in charge of everything, right? They control the narrative of what's put out to the news media. True. So they probably put it out there she's probably bipolar or crazy when it was literally just a side effect of the lithium. Like, y'all remember back in the day, we didn't trust none of the Disney stars. We used to joke about it, but like all the Disney stars always became fucked up. Lindsay Lohan had her little situation. She was wild. Britney Spears. Whatchamacallit? Ariana Grande can't get rid of that ponytail. I mean, come on. Like, I mean, that's
and she looking donuts.
But she just got married like a month or two ago. That's not the point. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of the stars back in the day, Raven, she's a little questionable from time to time.
Oh, Orlando Jones, you just saw Orlando Bloom, Jones.
No, Orlando Brown.
Brown, yep.
Yeah, because we was always like the Browns always got something going on.
Yeah.
But like Orlando Brown, he got a little issue.
Remember Screech, rest in peace. He had his issues. Like, there's a lot of child stars.
There's a lot of child stars from our generation that came fucked up as time grew on. What was that? What's his name? Thomas Lee Young. He died at a young age, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is Jason Weaver still alive? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But like, I'm not trying to kill nobody off. But I'm just saying, it's like all these child stars. We ain't gonna talk about Mary Kate and Ashley because y'all already know.
Man, they got their money left. They was like, fuck y'all.
Right. But
and our sister Scarlet Witch, say something.
Right. Shia LaBeouf, he had his little situation.
Oh, he was. Yeah. That shit went away because he was like abusing this black lady or something.
It was something. Yeah. Like, so I don't know. I'm not saying that Disney have anything to do with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like, it's some type of correlation that like. With those kids in that early stage, I don't know if it was the pressure or what the atmosphere or whatever, but it changed some of them. It changed some of them, and then she had that atmosphere, and then she went to being a superstar where her parents ruled her whole life.
Yeah.
Like, talk about parents literally taking over. Like,
her parents probably got her in the showbiz in the first place.
Yeah, that's normally how it is. Like, you have to take them to the interviews for Disney or whatever. Like, I was a part of a little a process of with somebody wanted to take their kid for an interview, and it's like you gotta have like $2,000 for them to do. They did the audition and everything, and then for them to go forward to be a star, you have to pay like $2,000 for the classes.
Sheesh.
And then it's like you gotta pay money just to be in the audition circle.
Yeah.
To be like to get to the final audition circle at least to Disney. Right. And it's not bad. I mean, you're putting money into your child's future, you know.
Right.
But bruh.
That's
because they got to pay for the tutors, they got to pay for the schooling, so they can stay up to par or whatever. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Like the parents, like clearly there's something finicky.
Yeah, there's something off with them, and the father being controlling like that, I don't like that. Like physically controlling what she does with her body, it gives me the. I bet if it was T.I., people be outraged. You remember how he was?
Yes.
But
it probably is on that same level. The checking to see if her hymen's still intact.
Yeah. Checking
to see if her IUD is still there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's wild, bro.
Because I know she has kids, but with Kevin Federline, I guess.
Somebody.
Yeah, but.
Well, I mean, she want to have 7 kids. I mean, she had enough money to do it.
Yeah.
But this whole lithium situation. Like,
yeah, that's kind of a violation.
It's wild, but like, yo, you grown.
That's violation, yeah.
I can see why she was like depressed and going through so much stuff. Like, she literally can't cry for help because people probably calling cap.
Right.
People think she lying.
Right.
And then she probably tries to get herself or make a comeback. No one's believing it or really because you know how this generation is nowadays. I don't know, guys.
That's what y'all think. Should they free Britney? I'm with that.
Yeah, I'm with the free Britney.
Yeah, let her go. Give her money. Let her do what she want to do. As long as she's not hurting herself or anyone else.
But I'm saying, she wastes all her money. She wastes all her money. That's her prerogative. It's her money.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
So that's all I got for my question of the week. It really wasn't like a real debatable question, but it was just like informing you guys and just seeing how y'all feel. Like, do you feel like her parents are in the right? Do you feel like there's a backstory about there?
Right.
Like what's really good? Do you feel like Brittany's wrong? Do you feel like Brittany's omitting some stuff? Like, why now? Yeah. Like, how do you feel about it? We're going to make sure you guys put some comments after you listen to this and tell us how you feel.
All right. And time for our new segment.
New segment.
You want to do new segment or movies first?
New segment.
New segment. Okay.
All right. It's time for the drunk games, guys.
All right.
Woo! Okay, so you probably heard me 2 weeks ago saying I came up with the idea on the spot. All right.
You did.
I really did, y'all. You know, Gemini got that little, creative mind juices flowing. So I'm gonna decorate. Of course, this is a mason jar. Had some. But they put in mason jars back in the day. They used to make their own hooch, moonshine and hooch. Good old concoction in here. Anyway, so I've wrote it's going to get more full, obviously. I didn't have time to print out all the questions, but I got a couple of questions in here. So rule of the game is we're going to pick out one piece of paper, and whoever answers the questions in the allotted time first wins, and the other person who loses has to take a shot.
Okay.
Pretty simple?
Pretty simple. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. You want to pick out the first clue?
Okay.
The first question of the season.
Lord, I can only.
You get it?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Now you gotta open up. So you won't have a whatchamacallit above me. Seconds above me to do it fast.
Oh, we both got to answer the question?
Yes. We both have to do the question in a lot of time. So I'm pretty sure it's anything. Don't open it yet.
Okay.
5 seconds or less. You gotta read out loud and then we gotta go.
Read it out loud and we both gotta answer it.
Yep.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Alright. So I gotta point towards you? Or just read it?
Just read it and then I'm gonna start the time.
Okay. You ready?
Ready.
Name 5 bartender mixes in 5 seconds.
Start. Triple sec, grenadine, ginger beer.
Oh, shit.
Blah blah.
You can't do 5?
Midori.
What? Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
I said Medora, but you know the blue, whatchamacallit?
It's Biff so
shoot, I put it on 5 minutes. Okay. I fucked that up, guys. My bad.
So my go?
No, it was supposed to be both of us at the same time. I said that whoever wins first.
Oh, boo.
That's why I said to do it that way.
We both gotta take a shot.
Yeah, basically. We fucked that up, guys. Sorry, guys. I had it on 5 minutes.
Drunk.
Yeah. That's my fault.
Yeah.
But I was thinking. Yeah, I stay ready.
I see.
Anyway, but yeah, I was thinking like triple sec. Oh, I missed like lime juice, grenadine.
I was gonna say sweet and sour mix.
Oh, I forgot. See, I couldn't. I was like,
the coconut mix.
Well, what's the purple one? That's what I was thinking about. It's like, or is it the green one? It's like Midori. It is Midori.
I haven't heard of that one.
I was like, I know I'm not tripping. You was like Midori. I know you probably think I'm talking about anime.
Right. I'm like, who the Midoriya? My heroes?
Midori. Yeah. I was tripping.
Is it Midoy? Okay, gotcha.
Ori.
Ori, gotcha.
Yeah, Midori. I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping. I actually should win since I was the only one answering it, but
You didn't get 5.
But at least to start it, you didn't get none.
My bad.
Cheers. I explained it, didn't I, guys?
You did.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. You were like, the only one I got in my head was sweet and sour mix. I was like, what the fuck else?
That's why I thought that he was always going to lose. Because I was on a roll.
Facts. Alright, let's do TV show recommendations. And we can get on out of here.
Alright, TV show recommendations. You want to start?
I'll go first. Warrior on HBO. There's 2 seasons out. This is based off some writings from Bruce Lee, so it's a lot of action. But it's pretty much, what was Bruce Lee's nationality? Japanese, Chinese? I really don't remember. But anyway, his culture coming to America. Americans don't like them, and them fighting back to get equality. A lot of action, a lot of explosions, a lot of kick-ass. I think you like it. It's 2 seasons out right now. Season 2 just started, so you can binge season 1, go on to season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is a movie. If you haven't watched it yet, Fatherhood on Netflix. Kevin Hart, you did your thing in that thing. Like, it was serious. I mean, I felt the tears was like the first 20 minutes. I was like, oh, you not going, nope, I'm a G. I ain't going to cry.
Right.
He did his damn thing on it. There was another serious movie he did before with a guy who was like in a wheelchair. It was okay. It was okay.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, whatever the name of the movie was. It was okay. But this one, like, it hit home maybe because it just shows like a lot of dynamics of houses of like, you know, how like grandparents want to take the child, you know, I wish a lot of homes back in our day, you know, used to be raised by their grandparents or their aunts and uncles, and they didn't believe you could do it. So it shows a lot of aspects of being a fatherhood, you know, try to have a good example. And of course, you know, being a single dad with working with a job that is a remote, you know, trusting other people to babysit your kids, stuff like that. So it's really a good movie. Go and check it out. So, yeah, it gets a little touchy in certain parts, and I was like, anytime my boyfriend watches a savvy movie with me, and he was like, you know, it was actually pretty good. I was like, yeah. So go ahead and watch that Fatherhood on Netflix. It came out, I believe, observed Juneteenth last Friday, so it's out there for you if you have that.
And another side note, you should watch the Red Table Talk with Will and Kevin.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was a good one. Yeah, I learned a lot. Yeah. Daughters will break you down.
With that being said, I think we are all done here.
All done here. Where can they find this V?
They can find us in the I'm on it. But no, you can find us on YouTube. Rate, like, subscribe. Come on, guys. Let's get it in. YouTube, you can find us on Pandora. You can find us on is it Pandora? Yeah, it is Pandora. Yep. Okay, I'm about to say that we're pretty much on everything. We're on Alexa, we're on Castbox, we're on Google Play, we're on Castbox, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook at Drunk with Friends with a Z. What am I missing? I feel like I missed Podbean, Spotify, iTunes. We're on everywhere. We're on Google. Google us. Yeah. And then you can find whatever platform you want. Hit the link in our bio on Instagram or on Facebook, and it'll let you go wherever you want us to go. You can also find us on House Party.
Yep.
Just go ahead and add it everywhere. We're taking over the world, Craig.
Big facts.
One state at a time. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. We really appreciate you, and we hope that you guys come and enjoy more content later on this season. We're going to get this game down pat. Clearly, someone doesn't listen to the rules.
Sorry.
But yeah, we're just going to do that.
We're going to do it again on Drunk Shorts.
No, we're not. It's only for full episodes. Yeah, you're whack. All right. All right, guys. Until next time.
All right.
See ya.
We gotta take shots.
Oh yeah, I gotta pour me some more. I'm tripping. I almost made a foul. Guys. What?
And we under our.
Ooh.
Right.
Fancy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.